Before we delve into this chilling tale, I urge you to support my channel by subscribing and clicking on the bell. Today's story brings us into the dark and unsettling realm of domestic violence, a grim reality that unfortunately persists through all times. Victims often endure silently, and in the case we're about to explore, the consequences are nothing short of horrifying. Domestic tyranny, fueled by a sense of impunity, knows no bounds. In such situations, children can become the unsuspecting victims. Our story unfolds in Australia, in the small town of Logan City, Queensland. Alicia Rose Palmer, born into a dysfunctional family, faced a childhood far from ideal. Her father, hot-tempered and aggressive, subjected her and her mother to abuse, creating an atmosphere of fear and oppression. Unable to escape the endless cycle of violence, Alicia's mother, Cynthia Palmer, faced a difficult decision. In a desperate attempt to protect her daughter from the domestic tyrant, she chose to give Alicia to another family, believing it would provide a better life. As we delve deeper into the circumstances, a complex and ambiguous tale emerges. Some suggest that Cynthia, too, struggled with alcohol addiction, complicating the situation. Child Protection Services intervened after one of Alicia's escapes, offering temporary placement in a foster home. Finding a suitable family for the troubled teenager proved challenging. She moved through several homes as her difficult nature strained relationships with foster parents. In early 2015, it seemed a promising match had been found with the Thorburn family. Rick and Julia Thorburn, along with their sons Josh and Trent, lived in a seemingly idyllic setting, an affluent, respected family with a horse farm in the suburbs of Brisbane. They welcomed Alicia into their home, hoping to provide stability. Initially resistant, Alicia eventually appeared to adjust to her new surroundings. However, beneath the veneer of normalcy lurked a deep-seated tragedy. Alicia, now known as Tyle Palmer, mysteriously disappeared on October 30th, 2015. Rick, her foster father, claimed to have dropped her off at school that morning, but doubts arose as no one could confirm seeing her. The family reported her missing, and a citywide search commenced. Tragically, after a week of relentless searching, fishermen made a gruesome discovery along the Pimpama River, a disfigured body later identified as Tyle Palmer. The cause of death suggested foul play, leading to a murder investigation. The city mourned, and Tyle's birth mother accused Child Protective Services of criminal negligence. The investigation faced challenges as leads evaporated. 6 months later, an anonymous call shifted the trajectory. Allegations surfaced that the Thorburns sought troubled teenagers for financial gain. Shockingly, it was revealed that Trent, the youngest son, had an intimate relationship with Tyle. The police, armed with this information, installed wiretaps in the Thorburn home. The recordings unveiled a web of deceit and manipulation. Rick, the foster father, confessed to murdering Tyle, claiming it was to protect his family. Julia and Trent faced charges related to perjury and obstruction of justice. The trial gripped the nation, with the family members receiving varying sentences. Trent, who had misled and manipulated Tyle, received 4 years in prison. Julia, complicit in the cover-up, faced a 1.5 years. Shockingly, Rick, the architect of Tyle's tragic fate, received a life sentence. The court acknowledged his guilt, but also his remorse. The aftermath of this case stirred public debate on the adequacy of the sentences. Many deemed Trent's punishment lenient, raising concerns about the justice system's response to such heinous crimes. Tyle's birth mother, though grateful for some form of justice, expressed that no punishment could truly match the severity of the crime. As the legal proceedings concluded, the scars of this horrifying case lingered, leaving a community grappling with the unsettling truth that domestic violence, even within the confines of a seemingly respectable family, could shatter lives in unimaginable ways.